And I did have a chance to read the letters.
Thank you, Judge. I'll take County Court 16.
14.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I was like, that's a new one.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Court is calling 2024 CR.
Here we go. State of Texas versus Clarence McDaniel. Oh, and trust me, anytime the court calls out a full name like that, you know it's serious business. This isn't traffic court, folks.
Evanko for Mr. McDaniel.
And are you Clarence McDaniel? Yes. All right. You entered a plea in this case on June 27th. To count one, you entered a plea of guilty. State waived count two without objection. The court found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court deferred finding of guilt. According to the plea bargain agreement, state is proceeding on count one. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 5 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. It will run concurrent with County Court 14, cause number 726688. They're taking in consideration the following County Court 14, cause number 726689, 726690. There's to be restitution payable under County Court cause number 726689 and 726690. The state is silent on your application. All right, have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
Any objections, state?
No.
Defense?
No, Judge, just some clarifications that I'll clarify with witnesses.
All right, you may proceed. State is silent.
Thank you, Judge. Defense calls Katina McDaniel.
All right, Katina McDaniel.
Right here to the back of it.
Hello. All right, can you raise your right hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth?
And boom, the defense calls Clarence's mom to the stand. Classic move. When you're fighting for probation, the family becomes Exhibit A, proof that you've got roots support and hopefully a second chance waiting.
Name for the record.
Katina McDaniel.
All right.
Can you spell your name for the court reporter?
Yes, it's a C like Charles, Atina.
Thank you, Katina. May I call you Katina?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And how do you know Clarence McDaniel?
He is my oldest son.
Okay. And can you tell the judge how many children you have?
I have 7,
Okay.
and he's number 2.
He's
I'm sorry, number 3.
Okay.
Yes,
But you did say he's your oldest
the
son.
oldest son. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So it would be fair to say you have daughters that are older than him.
Yes, 2 daughters that are older than him.
Okay. And all of your children, you said 6, are they all living here in San Antonio?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Mhm.
At the time that Clarence picked up this offense, was he living with you?
No, he was not. Yeah, he had his own apartment.
Okay. Who was he living with, to your knowledge?
He was living with his girlfriend.
And tell the judge about Clarence's childhood upbringing.
Clarence had a pretty normal.
This is huge. Clarence lost his father at Bara. Judges listen closely here because losing a parent can often explain troubled behavior later. But here's the kicker. It doesn't excuse selling drugs. That's the legal tightrope his mom has to walk.
We had a little trouble, but I think it was him acting out because of his father's demise. I don't think he ever really fully came to terms with that.
Okay. After his father passed away, did he have any male role models in his life?
Not really. And that's the thing, because a lot of people offered to step up and nobody really did after his dad died.
And what other family do you have living here in San Antonio?
My mom lives here, my dad lives here, and I have 2 sisters that live here.
Okay. And do you have family other places in Texas?
I don't, but he has family that's in Houston.
Okay. Clarence has family
Yes,
in Houston?
yes, he is.
Okay. Who are they?
His other grandmother lives there, and then he's got 2 uncles and 4 aunts that live out there.
Okay.
Mhm.
And how old is Clarence?
Clarence will be 24 this year in December.
Okay. Has he had any adult criminal history, adult convictions that you know of?
No.
Tell the judge what kind of a person Clarence is.
Clarence, he's a lot like his dad. He's real shy. Doesn't talk a lot. kind of keeps to himself, but I would say he has some of my personality too. He can be smart. I mean, if he applied himself, he could really, really go places.
Okay. And tell the judge about his girlfriend. What was going on when he got arrested in his life?
Well, the relationship between him and the girlfriend, I don't really feel like it was all that great. I think maybe initially I felt like he got caught up in this due to her demands. I don't know, but I just really feel like that. Because he was the only one in the house that was really doing anything. She wasn't working or anything. And then they had took on the extra responsibility of trying to raise her mom's kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old was
What do you
her?
mean? I'm sorry, trying to raise her mother's children? What do you mean?
Yeah, the daughter took the girlfriend's mother had a baby, and his girlfriend took responsibility of the baby.
Oh, so it's not his child and it's not the girlfriend's child?
Right.
Okay.
It would be fair to say it was the girlfriend's sister.
Right. Yeah. She was raising her sister pretty
Okay.
much. Yeah.
And how old was this child? Do you know?
She was young. She maybe was like, when they took possession of her, she was like 2 months, I think. Because I think CPS had stepped in and
Hold up. Did you catch that? Clarence's girlfriend took custody of her mom's baby and Clarence ended up helping raise it. Imagine being Thais, broke, and suddenly raising a newborn that isn't even yours. Stress like that can push people into some really bad decisions.
And do you feel that was a lot of pressure
I feel like it was.
on Clarence? Let me finish my question.
Yes, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay. And you understand we're asking the judge to give Clarence a chance at probation.
Yes.
If Clarence were to get out of jail, where would he live?
He could reside with me, my mother, his grandfather. He's got a choice of places he could go.
Okay. And is there an opportunity possibly waiting for him in Houston?
Well, there is an aunt. I think she was one of the ones that submitted a letter that said that she owns a trucking company and she would be willing to give him a chance to come and drive for her company, the Tammy McDaniel.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And do you feel that being in custody, or I'm sorry, have you talked to Clarence while he's been in custody?
Oh, yeah. I talk to him all the time.
Okay. And do you feel that he has accepted responsibility for what he did?
Yes.
Do you feel that he is willing and motivated to do treatment or anything the judge asks of him on probation?
I really believe he will.
Okay. Are you able to be there and support him if need be through probation?
Oh, yeah.
And
definitely.
And anybody else in the family? Does he have any other people who will support
he's got
him?
support of both my sisters. He's got my brother-in-laws, his grandfather especially will definitely, yeah.
Okay, so he has a big support
A
system.
big support system, yes.
Is there anything else that you want to tell the judge?
I mean, he's young. He's made some mistakes.
Made some choices.
And I agree with that, yes. And I tell him that all the time. You're an adult. You know, I can't watch over you, you know, but I really feel that if he's given another opportunity, that he will get it correct this time because he's made a lot of bad decisions, but I think he's finally coming to terms with those decisions. So, and he told me the last time he talks, he wants to work. He wants to get out, get him a job. He realizes that now the route that he chose was not the best route. So now he's more motivated to go out and work a regular job and make his, contribute to society the way that he should. I haven't had any contact with the ex-girlfriend, but I'm urging him or asking him, I think he should probably do this journey by himself.
All right, any questions? All right, so let's get to the crux of the situation. Here's the problem.
And here's where the judge flips the script. Forget the family. He zeroes in on the bottom line. Clarence was selling drugs. Period. Judges hate excuses, especially when victims are addicts whose lives are wrecked by the cycle.
In 2017, and you all were always arguing and fighting in the house, and he got physical. So let's talk about that because I'm trying to understand who he is and why is he here before me selling drugs.
Yeah, it did get physical between me and my late husband. I will admit to that. I don't feel like I was a bad parent. I did go to jail for a year. I came back out, got my nursing license, and went to work. So it wasn't like I was just, up, continuing this cycle. That was 8 years ago.
So I'm like, why is he selling drugs? That's what I'm trying to get to. And I'm trying to understand there is nothing then in his background that suggests that he should be selling drugs.
I agree.
And when people sell drugs, they ruin other people's lives. So why is he selling drugs? And it's not his girlfriend's fault that he's selling drugs. He's not 10
Right.
and she's giving him instructions. He decided to do this on his own. So the question is why? Even though why is not an element of the offense, why? Because otherwise he should.
This is the moment. Blue Witch, the question is everything. Why do people with options still choose crime? And if Clarence can give a real answer, probation is slipping out of reach fast. What do you guys think? Should why even matter when the law is clear?
I really feel like he's a predator because he's never done this type of activity before.
Well,
I mean, if he had a record of this, I would agree with that. But this is the first time that I'm aware of him out here doing such things.
This is the first time he got arrested for it. And he got arrested because they did an undercover sting, I guess,
Right.
with him.
Right.
So he was setting up a buy. And he was doing it through text messaging.
Yeah. And when the attorney presented me with that, I had no idea that was going on.
So I honestly don't understand why I should give him probation because he's selling drugs. And then next thing you know, he's doing an evading arrest. I know people always come before me. They're saying he's young, he can change. But why does change always happen once you're in court as opposed to doing something before? And in the PSI report, I don't know if you've read it. I've read it. It's saying that he would live 2 or 3 days at your house, then go live 2 or 3 days at his girlfriend's house.
I don't even know where the girlfriend lives.
No, what I'm saying is in the PSI report, he said that he would live 2 or 3 days at your house, then he would leave and stay 2 or 3 days at his girlfriend's house.
We stayed with the girlfriend longer than that. The only time he would come. Huh?
When you say we, who is we?
No, I said he would stay.
Yeah, that's what he said. He'd say he'd stay there for a couple of days.
He would stay that longer than that,
Yeah.
than 3 or 4 days.
Mhm.
The only time he would come back to my house is whenever they were having disputes.
Mhm.
And it really wasn't even that long.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It wasn't no 2 or 3 days. He was with her for a while.
No. I agree that it was over a length of time,
Mhm.
but their relationship